Now, let's talk about the girls. Most important thing when a girl is being offered to a guy, first thing, she has to see how consistent he is in his lifestyle. Is he a guy who get up every day early? Whatever he does. If he's a student, fine. If he's working, fine. If he's a yeshiva bachur, whatever she wants. But the most important thing, is he a consistent guy, or every week he has different depression? For 3 days now we sleep until 12, and then that 1 month he didn't show up, and he changed 20 different jobs. Somebody like this is not capable of being a husband. Stay away from him, you will be destroyed with him. Gambling, it's an epidemic. Many guys are very stupid. Everything they make, they run to play poker with their friends. Yeah, with Yamaka, keep Shabbat, still doing stupid things. Gambling and drugs is an addiction. Don't think that you will be able to change him. If you want to try, you'll see that you were wrong. But when you will find out, it will be too late. Because all his money goes, and the next thing you find out that he owes $500,000 on the credit cards and here. And you know how it is. When you gamble and you lose, you become a crook. You begin to steal. You become a thief. You steal from here, you steal from there. I see all the time women are calling, my husband has this problem. What are the 3 addictions you got to stay away from? Drugs, alcohol, and gambling. If he has a history, maybe he changed, but maybe not. Addiction is very hard to get rid of. If he was a year ago a gambler and today is not, don't believe it. You have to assume that he will return to it tomorrow. Why? You're risking your future, your whole life. By then you'll be pregnant, you'll have 1 or 2 kids, and you find out that he's back to his old habits. It'll be too late for you. So those 3 things is nothing to compromise about. Nothing whatsoever. One more thing is very, very important, of course, is that he keeps Shabbat, that he's religious, he goes to shul to pray. All these things is important. But the most important thing, if he set up time every day to learn Torah. Every day. Where are you learning every day? Who is the rabbi that can say that you show up to his yeshiva or to his shul every day and you sit there and learn? If they tell you I learn at home, don't believe them. Why? Most of the time the Yetzer Hara won't let people learn at home. It will be the wife needs something, the mother, the brother, the neighbor, this, you know, when you don't have a system, it's very difficult. So if they're offering you a shidduch, as a girl that keeps Shabbat, she's mother, she prays, she try to have a good kosher home, first thing she has to ask the shadchan, the one who makes the match, is this guy setting times every day to learn? Doesn't matter, morning, evening, afternoon, depend on his schedule. Is every day there? If once in a while he didn't show up, no problem. But is every day there? Every morning is in a shul? You can see there are people, there's a chevruta, somebody who knows him, that he can tell me how he learns. He doesn't have to be a genius. Even if he's not a genius, there are things that are more important than that. Of course, everybody wants a smart husband or smart wife. It helps a lot in life. Foolish people suffer a lot from their stupidity. It's not a secret, we know it. But it's much worse to be wicked than to be stupid. You have to understand. It's better to be righteous, stupid, than wicked genius. Chazal says, the Gemara says, מוטב לו לאדם להיות שותה כל ימיו מאשר להיות שעה אחת רשע לפני המקום. Better for the human being to be a complete fool all his life than to be wicked in front of Hashem for 1 hour. And now they add more things. What do they say? They're speaking about the fools, not like what we call fools, that somebody is not the best in math or in English. No, not that kind of fools. That's needless to say. They're talking fools that when they walk on the street, all the kids run and pull their kilt. Let's see, they wear the kilt and they run in the street and the kids know they're fools, so they come and they play games with them. They throw something in them and run. You know those fools on the street? It's better to be like this on your life, that everybody laughs at you on the streets, than to be 1 hour wicked. And I don't want to tell you they begin to describe what's the end of all these wicked people when they die. And that's not the time to describe it. So it's better to be fool. Yes, you suffer 67 years, everybody laughs at your stupidity, but maybe you're righteous, and when you die, okay, so you're not smart, but at least you are not wicked. What's the point of being a genius and successful in business that every day of your life is a sin? Also, it's very important, the family. It's not the most important thing, because you have to first check the girl or the guy. But why the family is important? Because God forbid, if one day a tragedy happens, let's say you marry a guy, and one day he dies, who's going to raise your children? His father. His father, his brothers. If they are criminals, crooked, not religious, what's going to be the end of your kids? Your husband is not around anymore. Now they're going to have to raise them with their dirty television at home and the way they talk and the non-kosher food at home. That's something to consider. But if the guy or the girl are very good, even if the family is not good, it's not a reason not to take the shidduch. Especially in this generation, because this generation, the prophet said that the kids will make their parents religious. That's an opposite of what it used to be until now. Now, you see, look, the older people are less religious than the younger ones. The younger ones all over the world, they're becoming religious everywhere I go. LA, Miami, Carolina, Toronto, Montreal, everywhere I go. It's a movement of all the young guys and girls. Great Neck, here, this Shabbat we have a Shabbaton in Great Neck. Single guys and girls, Shabbat, the shul is in Great Neck on Shabbat, 90% young guys in their 20s, guys and girls. Most of them went to public school, but today they became frum. So you see, the young generations today have motivation, have more inspiration to come. They listen to lectures on the website. With the help of the internet, today you can reach Torah by pressing few buttons. You know, in the old days, a person wanted to go learn Torah, he had to take his donkey in the snow, in the rain, on a donkey until he gets to the yeshiva. There's no electric to make fire, freezing, you have light, until finally you are able to learn an hour if you had to walk. Today, you sit, you punch few buttons, any rabbi in the world, you can sit and listen to him every day. It's very inspiring.